Katie, it is Saturday. I've quite a lot of homework, and I believe that Saturdays will be better for me as I do have more spare time on the weekends. Moving on. I didn't really know who Stephen Fry was, but once I listened to his language monologue, I thought he was an absolutely brilliant speaker. Not only does he know what he's talking about, but he has an excellent way of talking about it. His accent is just the loveliest I've ever seen, and I just really appreciate people who have excellent diction. And that is why I have decided to do my video today in a British accent, or the best one that I can make. I really do love the British accent and the British people. They understand words, and that every letter is there for a reason, and that they should all be pronounced. I've included a link as well in my skirt, which is actually quite new. I enjoy it thoroughly. Look, it has gold buttons! The link is to a YouTube channel called Amiable Walker, which is of a woman named Amy Walker, who does absolutely excellent lessons in accents, and I've learned all of my accents from her in different countries and regions, and I think they're just very, very good. Now, you discussed how important words are to the human population, but today I'd like to talk about how those words are used, specifically with accents. Today I went to a college fair for visual and performing arts colleges in the United States, but also there were about 5 that I looked at that were from the United Kingdom. And what I found interesting was one of the English universities had a British accent. The rest seemed very, very American to me. Now, as a student, I thought this was a bit wrong to be representing a school and sound like you're not actually from there. I found that with the British schools that did not have an accented representative, I was more apt to not listen to what they had to say. But with the man that did have an accent that was representing, I was more inclined to listen to him because I felt like he was a good representation. And I feel like this happens more often than not in our society today, that people are more apt to listen to you if you have a certain accent. For example, some people get upset when they call a helpline and there is a person who has an Indian accent over the phone. Others feel that those with a southern accent are those of lower education. Some feel that those with a New York accent are very, very rude and angry people. Some find that some accents are more romantic than others, like Spanish or French or British. But it is very interesting to study how people react to different accents, no matter how the person actually is. Maybe that New Yorker is one of the friendliest people you will ever meet. Maybe that Indian person is not as ignorant about the product as you think they are. Maybe that old Southern man is really a professor, and perhaps that Spaniard you met when you were backpacking through Barcelona with your girlfriends is not as charming as you think he is. But I must say, I do feel a bit smarter when I'm speaking with a British accent. Well, tell me what you thought of my accent today, and if you enjoyed it as much as I did. Perhaps I should do it in more videos, or a different accent each week. I'm not entirely sure, but it is quite fun. Katie, I love you very much. Don't forget to be awesome ever, and I will see you on Wednesday. I've received a unicorn!